Hello, beautiful people. I am here to tell you guys something, and it's something that's critical that I've been seeing going on for a very long time. And what I want to tell you guys is I want some of you guys to go and get to know people for yourself. Don't go off gossip or he said, she said. Go and get to know a person for yourself before you judge them or believe and listen to what you hear other people saying about a person. That's my message today, because for, I would say, the past 4 or 5 years, I have had lies and rumors spread about me. Okay, that's gonna happen. I'm not really mad about that, because I know pretty much who done it. And I don't know every single person, but I know enough of the people that have done it. But that's not the issue here. I want you guys to stay focused on the point. The point that I'm trying to make is that you have to get to know people for yourself. It is some of you right now. You're young, you're old, you may not be black, you may be white, Hispanic, Chinese, whoever, whatever. But you see people every day, whether it's at school, whether it's at work, whether it's at your job, or even in the church. And you want to get to know them. You want to be cool with them. You want to hang out with them. But because you've heard certain things about that person or certain people, you avoid trying to develop a relationship with them. You may be civil and say hi or bye, but you don't try to develop a relationship with them or a friendship because you've heard people at church talk about them and gossip with he said, she said, and so-called stories. You've heard people at work gossip about a coworker or say stuff about them. You've probably heard people in your neighborhood, one of your next door neighbors or something, talk about somebody and spread rumors about them, and he said, she said, and this made you kind of, back up and avoid getting to know that person. But I'm here to tell you, don't ever believe and go off what you hear other people saying about somebody else. You are your own man. Listen, I'm coming close. You are your own man and you are your own woman. Do not let people control who you talk to and who you hang with. True story. Everybody doesn't know about this, but some people that view this video, they know. It was a person I used to hang with in particular. And my reputation, I'm not going to say it got damaged, but it was people that was believing stuff about me based off the history of this person and things that they did. So people started trying to equate me with her and put me at this person's level. But I was like the total opposite. We may have had things in common, but this is the point though. Before I even was friends with this person, I got to know the person for myself. I didn't go off what I heard people saying. I didn't go off of he said, she said, and gossip about an incident that happened or whatever. I hung around this person. I got to know the person for myself. And let me tell you, whatever it was, I found out why the relationship split or whatever. God dealt with me on it. So I'm going to actually tell you guys that too. There are some people God will deal with you on. And God will tell you to avoid them. Don't hang with them. They're not good for you. Now, if that's the case, don't try to force yourself as far as being friends with somebody or hanging around them. You definitely have to watch your circle. But if God does not deal with me personally on a person, when I go to him in prayer about is it cool to talk to this person or hang with them, I will talk to anybody. I've never let people control who I talk to or who I get to know. So that's my message to you guys. Get to know people for yourself. Don't go off he said, she said. Don't go off gossip. If you are really interested and you find somebody funny or creative, or they may dress the way you like and you want to maybe ask them style tips, or you just overall like their personality, please people, you got to grow up, get mature. I'm not even about to play with you people. In my videos, I'm going to cover a lot of stuff. So you guys might as well just stop viewing my videos now. And I'm going to do another one after this. I'm like in video beast mode today. But what I'm telling you guys, my message is step out and get to know people for yourself. Don't go off what you hear other people saying. Get to know these people for yourself. I don't care. It could be somebody that's at a very high level that has an opinion about somebody, or they have like all this influence, and they will make a comment about somebody, and because they don't like the person, or you're looking at their position, you go off what they're saying and you avoid the person. And that's just so dumb to me. I can't stand when I see stuff like that. That is so immature to me. It's kind of evil to me. It's just petty to me. Get to know people for yourself. You have a personal encounter with them before you judge them. It's been times where like if I come to one of you guys and I say, well, I don't like so and so because last year she cussed me out. I had a disagreement with her. But that was my personal encounter with the person. That's not your encounter with the person. So how can you automatically dislike the person because my view and perception or my encounter that I had with them was not good? That still does not mean you can't be friends with them. But this is what I'm seeing constantly. I've seen it at school, at work, in the neighborhood, at church. I see this where I can look at people and tell they want to get to know that person. They want to hang around them. They find that person interesting or whatever. But because of what they've heard people say, and because of he said, she said, they avoid them. So people, let me tell you something. Grow up. Get to know people for yourself before you make a judgment about them. Seriously, you got to grow up because God is watching that. And the Bible does say, if a man wants friends, he must first show himself friendly. Don't ever get comfortable with people in your cliques and just listen to everything that they say. Because if you have an entourage or a clique, at the end of the day, they pretty much just passing their personal opinion, or they're showing you what their perception of someone is. If you don't know that person personally, you going right along with the immaturity. Grow up.